When he's on the field, we're a different team. We're a little bit more dynamic. We can do some different things in the passing game, and we could even add him into the running game a little bit.
That unique utility Drew Copenhaver brings to the football field was in evidence for only 2.5 games last fall and potentially in jeopardy of being lost forever to Palmyra after a harrowing injury suffered in making a spectacular catch and run against Centralia. It was one that saw him tear all 3 ligaments in his right knee, as well as most of its musculature. He also dislocated that knee, fractured his femur, and suffered perhaps permanent damage to the peroneal nerve in that leg along the way. Miraculously, on July 31st, less than a year removed from that fateful night, Drew Copenhaver is expected to be cleared for full football activity with the Panthers.
It's a feeling I've never felt before. It's a big reward, especially since the whole process has been a lot of lows and a few highs. This high tops all the lows, so I'm really ecstatic for that.
The whole game stopped, as you mentioned earlier, against Centralia, and it was deflating for us and as coaches and as a team, and for Drew, because it was, like you said, it was a serious injury. Not only could it have been a football injury, but it could have been a life injury, and he's done a great job of battling back, and we're excited to get him cleared here on the 31st.
I'm a firm believer in Christ, so I believe everything happens for a reason, and I've always been like a fighter. That's what my mom's always described me as. So when it happened and I was able to come back and kind of do the impossible, do all the things they told me I wasn't able to do, it really flipped a light in me with the game of football, because I've wanted a future with it, and that's what really made me decide. It really made me realize that I could have a future with it, and I just knew that God wasn't done with me yet, so I kept going.
He's a kid that knows how to face adversity. He shows up every day with a good attitude, willing to work. I do feel that we as coaches have stayed by his side and helped him push through this, and everybody needs somebody, and he's really kept a phenomenal attitude and stayed the course, and that's what I've been telling him all along, is you stay the course, keep working, keep chugging along, good things will happen.
Oh, it was painful. I remember, I'm not a crier. My first game back against Monroe City, I sat on the sidelines during pregame, and Coach Huffman was sitting there talking to me, and that was the first time I've cried in I don't know how long. And just every game, I think I texted Coach Hill weekly, just like, what do I do, man? This is too much. It's too hard. And they've just stayed by my side and kept me positive the whole time. But I got through it, so it's all good now.
No nerves about it at all? I mean, some people in that position, hey, obviously it's traumatizing. You seem to be go from the start of this recovery.
I just look at it as before I already played fearless. I didn't play scared of anything, and now I've already experienced the worst, so it can't get any worse for me. So I just don't see what there is to be scared of now.